Let's begin by clearly defining what exactly a mood board is. Apparel Entrepreneurship, a great resource, defines a mood board as the following. Now, there are some key similarities and differences to consider when we talk about digital versus physical mood boards. Understanding these can really help you gauge which one best fits your specific needs. This video is all about how to create either a digital or physical mood board from a fashion designer's perspective. This is a mood board I created for my brand, Being, for Spring/Summer 2026. My theme in particular for this collection is my love of nature and a vision of a paradise on earth. Your mood board can be for either a fashion design collection or for your own personal use. I will walk you through simple techniques that will allow you to gather the ideas from your mind and put it onto a board in a coherent and aesthetically pleasing way that will translate your ideas into visual form. By the time you finish watching this video, you will be given a clear and concise way to put together a high-quality mood board for whatever fits your need. We'll start with defining your theme or inspiration and choosing your color palette. Then get into creating the board by gathering inspiration, curating, and editing the images. We'll add final touches like textures and details to make your vision come to life. Then we will review and refine our board to make sure we have a cohesive look that defines the image, look, and feel we want to convey. Now let's begin. Do you have a particular theme in mind to start with? Or maybe you can go with one image that serves as inspiration for your entire collection, including prints, materials, textures, silhouette, brand appeal, and overall vibe. Either way, I recommend choosing a palette that makes your collection look tight and your vision precise. Every collection starts with an idea, seeking to come into form. Start by defining the story you want to tell. What emotion or idea do you want your collection to express? For me, it often begins with one word: transformation. Everything aligns with this concept. Your concept becomes your compass. Choose 2 to 5 words that describe your theme. The underlying theme and the foundation of my brand is transformation rooted in love. So, for this collection, I am bringing into tangible form a lot of the things that I deeply love. Adding elements from nature, such as flowers, seashells, and crystals within a backdrop of sublime colors, bring this idea into form. I added accents such as chains, fringe, and cowrie shells, signature trims that I use often. Regardless of your chosen theme for your mood board, a consistent brand image is essential. The DNA of your brand must flow through the entire collection like a thread that weaves it all together. What is the overall defining theme that you feel lights you up the most? Color significantly sets the emotional tone of the collection. So when it comes to choosing your color palette, consider the following. Are you going for a monotone color palette? Do you want to stick to 2 complementary colors? Or maybe go with a cohesive triadic color scheme? These are just a few options. Start by identifying key colors and textures. For my collection, I use references from nature. Dreamy skies lend to the color palette. Shells bring an ocean, resort vibe. Orbs of light add a little bit of magic, synonymous with the brand's DNA, and is reflected in accessories. Butterflies inspire texture and ethereal fabric selections. This collection in particular is an homage to the brand. It is very specific to my brand. Therefore, it will have more of the essence of the brand in this mood board compared to other collections. It's best to pull color from emotional or natural references, not trends. However, if you want to include colors from upcoming trends, it can be a smart move, especially if your customer base is trend-centric. If that's the case, I have an incredible resources linked below from Fashion by Informa. Pantone is another great resource for professional color usage in the industry. They have a universal color matching system widely used in the industry to ensure consistent color across different materials and production runs. Pantone also selects an annual color of the year that reflects global mood and cultural trends. You will see Pantone color picks referenced in many fashion trend forecasting resources. Watch our video on color magic in the link below for deeper insights on the meanings of colors and how to use it for design. Visual references such as Pinterest boards, magazines, your own photos, digital screenshots, textiles, and prints are great places to start. Collect images, textures, and materials that resonate with your keywords and concept. Architecture, art, plants, lighting, movement, these all speak to mood. The goal isn't to copy, it's to feel, to translate emotion into visual form. For instance, I collect imagery around sacred geometry, natural elements and forms that not only defines the keyword, but expresses the feeling of it. Inspiration can come from anywhere or anything, so keep your antennas up and respond to things that move you. Now, it's time to compose your board. Consider balance, color, texture, typography, and shapes. Keep your composition balanced with a sense of cohesion, a thread connecting one concept to the other that weaves the story together. Blank space is another element to play with when it comes to composing your board. Now comes the edit. Define key images by asking yourself, does each image connect back to my original concept? Remember, less is more when each image carries intention. This is where your design DNA comes in. Add fabric, swatches, trims, or objects that bring the concept to life. These elements make your mood board feel real. They bridge imagination and creation. Add at least one physical or 3D element. Layering helps to give a 3D effect when creating a digital board. So play around with different elements to see which one is the best fit for your vision. Now you've done it. Step back and see the story you've built. Your mood board should feel cohesive, like an atmosphere you could step into. This is your foundation, the heartbeat of your collection. Refine and translate it into sketches or fabric selections if you haven't done so already. Remember to have fun and don't take this process so seriously. A little play goes a long way. Here are a few sample mood boards from talented designers and creatives in the industry. Every great collection begins with a vision. When you know what you want to feel and translate to others, the rest will take shape. Thanks for watching Co-Creators. I am Jeffa Benini. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. You can follow our journey at Love Being Designs. All recommended links are in the bio section of this video. Until next time, stay creative.